Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Soldier Field. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run here. Kyle Manunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run it with Manunga. And they won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down with Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. An advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Now they send their back in motion right. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They go with Manunga here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 41.
Manunga with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It's a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's nabbed by Komet. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Williams on 1st down. Komet's got it left side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. To the ground, it's Manunga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 49ers.
What's Manunga? And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at 17-yard line.
13 yards.
They will not get another play off, We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Komet brings it in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And the shotgun to get to Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears start to fight back for their first points of this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Play action now with Purdy. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Watch out.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The 49ers trailing in the early going. Second and 6 coming up here. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. At the 49er, first down. A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 6. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Going the out route, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Makes the catch. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Williams again. Has the connection this night. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First down and goal to go.
Just let it burn, talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
What is up?
In the red zone on first. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break.
What is up?
The final throw before the break. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice game. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Get set, get set. 18!
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Can gain on second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Officer! Rise up! 53!
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Chicago Bears. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At their 49.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7. Jackson going to keep it. That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And he is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Henry diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Bears nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
2nd and 10.
What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's got some space here. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ooh, baby, we run it down. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it, I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, nothing that comes up.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Hey, watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. What? They like what he owns. This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Throwing again here, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's now 4th and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To the air, Williams. That's to his running back, complete. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready to go.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That went out wide and intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He finds Hopkins complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Real quick.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On his loop for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. First and goal.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the third quarter with their first touchdown of the game. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at run.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jackson going to keep it. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass back against the grain all the way across field. And sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come out in the pistol. Jackson going to run.
And he is going to lose yardage here. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
It's now second and goal.
They go play action with Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashawn Wright. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's complete. Roma Dunze. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
It's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Second and 10.
Here's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. Touchdown, Chicago! Roma Dunze, 48 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Williams going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Jackson going to keep it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Jackson to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, 45 yards. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's Jackson. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot in the deep.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff running through the middle. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he is in as they have tied it right here.
Yeah, good look over yet.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you have pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the ladder. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And that's caught. Here's Flowers.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And the Ravens first
Now Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Baltimore first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT.
For the field goal, a 38-yard attempt.
And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Next one. Let's go to the next one.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down run by Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. They'll go for it. Goff. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4.
Back-to-back carries here. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
7-yard gain.
Offense to the line fast.
The Bears first down.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Manungai. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Yes, sir. What up, King? That win today.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort.
They not messing with us now. They ain't messing with us now.
Drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Yeah, we fighting, but man, hey, as long as we get the W.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway.
Wow, they just let him right in there.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions tie this game 7-7.
Yeah, man, I've been good, man. Just working a whole lot this time. You know how it goes. Finally got to sit down and watch this game and actually see a W again. I'm happy, man. How about you? No, life's great. I have nothing to complain about.
First and 10 from the 41. They go with Manunga here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Finally got down there to that field. Showed him what he was talking about.
Because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
Day to day.
You never want to overlook those.
And I like seeing a good game to end the weekend.
Those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle
Yeah,
linebackers,
man, if this your picture make
oversized
you look
safeties,
just
they
like
can
my
really run
cousin,
and play the ball as he just
that
did.
is crazy. Just like him, man. That is crazy.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
All Bear fans.
They'll throw, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
We're going to have to put some work in next week.
They'll run it with Manunga. And he'll scurry
We're going to
forward
have
for a pickup of 3.
to really run them running backs with Gun guy, whatever his name is. We got to run him. We got to get this thing rolling. Both tight ends will have to play. We're going to need them all.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
We got some rep. This was a beast.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for our Bears.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs over
You bet not. That shouldn't be reason. There was no network this
string
week.
of guys hitting blocks downfield.
Veteran,
You can show up.
my peers. All right. Don't try to act like that's on me. Hey, when they do that. It's in the game already. Hey, man, have you ever played this Metal Gear Solid? Remember back in the day? I ended up getting it, man, to see what it was talking about. Like $70. games back today. I'm gonna do one more. I'm tired today, boy.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles.
It look decent. It's just that we got to get back into it. So you spend football and just, strategy games gonna take a little time for you to sit there. That's the only thing about that. We had the time back in the day. Snake, yup.
This will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our
thing
first
is,
snap to see the first
I don't know if
action
it's just
of
a
this game.
reboot or I don't know what the storyline is about. It sounds like they just gave him his name and all that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Play action. Hurts has it.
I ran them all the way in there.
And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
I'm sitting here still with my Bears there, young.
They go play action.
I ain't playing. Yes, grab him.
They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 19.
A play fake now hurts the throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Defensive play just loose, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbound.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. They go play fake with Hurts.
Oh, okay, I see what you did.
Snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 30 line.
They better leave us alone. Stress we've been through with the Bears.
Knocks it free, incomplete.
Let us enjoy us.
After the incompletion, still at
Let's
that
talk stuff for
31-yard
once.
line, 2nd and 10.
All these years we've been down.
On the play fake,
It's about glory, a day of glory.
Problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown.
That is a
He's going to get this
play
down
you
to 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Going to run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Hurts looking to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down.
Not today, though.
Prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
I ain't gonna lie,
If they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He lost the
Oh,
football.
he did.
And the fumble
Wow.
recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Yeah, man, I think that's what Ben Johnson really showing,
As
man.
often as we used to, Brock.
You gotta have that
Which makes
heart in that
impact
locker room.
plays
That's
on
where
them
it
like
starts.
that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so
That's
well
where they
said.
turn
Kinda
up
reminds
at
me
him.
of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age.
They
He
accept
always
from
coaching those
everybody.
guys. Hey,
That's
ball's
what I
gonna
like.
come here. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these
Everybody's
cover
gonna
guys,
touch that
they
ball.
got to think in their
and
mind
touch it.
every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
After the incompletion,
Yeah.
2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap
getting
for
close.
Hurts. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Change the play.
Third down here, lead 8 on
Yeah.
play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Hurts now on 4th.
Ah.
Makes a Goddard. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
That man's
The
gonna
Eagles
fall.
make it a 12-point game in the first. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Looking attack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the
They won't let
line.
me switch the player that I understand, man.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. I'll be curious if that missed extra point from earlier was on their minds, maybe. They avoid the kick entirely on this touchdown. They go for 2, and they convert. They're up 14-0.
I'm going to guess it is, Kate, because you know how these kickers work, and I'm not a kicker hater.
Right.
Okay, let me
So,
be very clear. They
hold
do
the
a
ball.
tough job. But you miss one,
can
sometimes
actually
these
score.
coaches will say, the heck with that. I'm going to trust
You
my
get
offense
started
to
and
go
then
out there and
knock
get it done, and that's
it.
exactly what they do.
The Bears. What we do.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, here's Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Swift on 2nd down. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Yeah, it's just everybody that's trying to get their name for themselves.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle.
People didn't, I feel like they didn't care.
And you know that's going to set the table for
Trying to
some
get
great play action pass to
the
come.
GM off my
That's
butt.
complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
I like the Eagles here. You just should have been more.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Oh, he lost the football.
What the heck, man?
They
Wow.
can't call the return together, but they do have the football.
That
They've got
boy
it on
that
their
is
side of the
big.
field. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
I got it.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Buying some time left. And now he takes it. And Hurts gives himself
Go
up back
ahead,
to
too.
get that first down.
And you know what that is.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance.
Get who he's playing again.
They started to get through the lane before it
them boys
closed. 3
close.
yards there. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. After the 3-yard
Yeah, he
pickup,
is, man.
it's
That boy hit
2nd and 7.
that stick. He got good timing on it, too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before
Man.
he's brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, but we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now
Not
from the
expecting
lead.
that.
It's the Eagles. Looking at 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down
Let me look like
on
that.
that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Eagles first down.
Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. He's got a man left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Hurts yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And we might be close to this lead growing again.
We never lie.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's Hurts once again. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the 1st half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left,
man, I mean, ain't nothing I can do about that.
Play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Definitely tough run.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They don't connect there. Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Beams one, deep right side. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by the rookie Andrew Makuba. Williams from the gun. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Big Burden, man. That boy got a lot of balls today.
1st down. Williams to throw. Brought in. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. Offensive line fast. Out of the shotgun to get to Swift. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
That's Williams. Oh, man, had to go beast mode.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, they're sticking with Swift.
Hey, almost back. Y'all better not give us ball.
Put a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
They will do good. That's his
Johnson
name.
dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're trying to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
No.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Did I get over?
And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
cover these dudes.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and
a little
very
rusty right
manageable
now.
and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2 days.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get them
We gotta
enough
go
for
to
a 1st down.
Like in the line with anybody else.
Dictionary of staying on schedule.
They got that line?
That was it.
Bringing the
You
offense
said,
up to the
wow.
line.
That dude's
1st and
like
10.
6'7".
Now Hurts.
So long.
Makes the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
So he's still aggressive for that.
Every once in a while, I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completion.
So they broke.
You will never go
That's
broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that takes them to
Man.
3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. There's Cox. He's got Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play.
Look at
And
it.
that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Oh, man.
They go play fake with Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once.
Maybe watch
Especially
private
these
games.
short to intermediate
See what
throws,
we
you
doing.
gotta count on
That
those
was
being
money.
efficient and effective.
I don't know what that was. Defense.
The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Okay.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy
Yeah,
wide
I
receivers
did
and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
What is
He's into the end zone. That play has to come over their lead. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, that feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, fight. No matter what the situation or circumstance is,
Yeah.
3 conversions, that's job well done.
we get games like this when we're
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
everything seems to be against you.
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Hits his target.
What
That's
is he
DJ
doing,
Moore.
You weren't supposed to come back for that ball.
41.
See, look at that.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Look, that was it right there. He's supposed to.
Working from the gun, Williams. Wow, very quick throw, but they
What's
couldn't
doing
connect. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Why I threw that in the
Tom
trash?
Blankenship. And the Eagles take over just shy of the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Good.
Shotgun snap for
Ain't
Hurts.
winning. Oh,
Rolling into enemy territory. He's still going
this
to the
dude
30.
just.
And he gets this all the way to the 25.
He's going to the
27.
head. You got it.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may
15,
already
too.
be out of reach. All set now. 1st and 10.
Still haven't found to play that yet. Seriously,
Play
nothing.
action. Hurts has it. Finds him on the crossing route.
Even
And they bring him down
defenders,
at the
it's like
18-yard line.
It's a gain of
2nd and 3 now.
brings up 2nd and 3.
they is and stuff.
The Bears 18
You gotta be able to hand it to him. Like I said, I ain't been on a few days. So I gotta learn to adjust to the stuff again. Even that. They don't even move me quick enough to the other player.
A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. You start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Williams off the play fake. He finds a Dunze downfield. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. Throwing from the gun. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete.
Yes,
they tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score.
Yep.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been that kind of game.
They managed 22 on the road to get a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the play fake, gets Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, his first real mistake is intercepted. And the Bears get it back in touchback territory. They're going to be at the 20.
Give me a little bit of delay,
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Now this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Looking quickly here. Williams will look to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. On play action, here's Williams.
Some people do it.
Has his man caught by Dunze. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Swift gets in on the option. He made most of that.
It is big deal, brother.
On that first down carry. Offense in a hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
So Reed to give to Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
Me too, bro.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Bro. I can't shoot good.
Make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
It's good, Dave. Appreciate you, bro.
So
always support.
Here we go. First and 10.
Coming right back at you. Let me get back online. Let me get back to it this week.
Off the play fake, Williams.
Hey. What?
It's intercepted in the end zone. Kicked out by
That's gonna
Quinn
let me
Mitchell.
just get that.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Yeah, I ain't even good. Yes, sir.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
It's still better now.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
We got our
All
victory,
the
baby.
got it, left side.
Couple of them
And he'll take
already.
it to
Plus the
third
one
before
today.
being brought down. So
sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Flushed out of the pocket. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down block from the 43. They're going to pass it here. Fighting Brown back-to-back plays. And their next snap's coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for that as we approach the end of this game. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. No play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
A 39-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Blackwell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, Williams buying some time right. He's keeping it, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10.
Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes again. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's a Bears first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
And the Bears first down.
And that's incomplete. It also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Williams. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. So it's an